the gorgeous, lovely, shapely, I'll say shapely again, shapely, Desire Luzinda. How are you doing, girl?
I'm good.
How have you been? It's been like forever. Me sitting across from you.
I'm blessed.
We were all younger. Yeah. So let's go back to why you're here. First of all, I want to ask what you do to stay. First of all, there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
For us, I hate using the word celebrity. I don't know. I don't like using it to refer to myself. But the people in the limelight, we get under a lot of pressure and scrutiny in how we look.
Yes.
How do you manage to stay in shape? Do you still work out? Because I stalk you. Sometimes I'll see you say you're going to the gym looking all fly.
Yeah.
You still go to the gym?
I do work out,
yeah,
but not religiously. I mean, with the kind of schedule that we do have, you'll have times when you're busy and you can't keep up. But if you can't do gym, at least diet.
Diet. When you say diet, what do you mean? Are you starving yourself? Are you... Diet means many things. So
eating in small portions.
Portioning, rationing. That's very important. Yeah, because our stomachs are small. It's very nice. You're looking so nice.
Thank
Whatever
you.
it is you're doing, you keep doing just that.
Thank you.
And I'll keep stalking you to find out what that is. So I want us to go back to the nemesis. The reason why you're here, the reason why I wanted you on the show is when I saw the transition. There's two things, of course. The part where you commented, the one I was referring to, the Instagram post, which I'll get to later. But right now we're talking about the transition. For you, like my spiritual father said, for you to transition would mean for you moving from one chapter of your life to the next.
True.
But for you to go from one chapter to the next, you've got to conclude the chapter you're currently in.
Yes.
And I will quickly ask, do you feel you have concluded that chapter for you to transition on?
Yeah, I feel like I did, because this is not something I woke up to overnight. It has taken me years, and I was giving myself time, and I believe this is the perfect time. I know I'm done with the old, and this is the new me.
So we're going to go back to the old. We've got to go
Okay.
back to the old,
It's
girl.
all right.
You know that.
It's okay.
So we're going to go to those pictures. That picture. We're not going to go into it because it's a family show, so we can't dwell into it. I mean, we can't talk further into that picture. We can't even show it.
Yeah.
But whenever I think about your pictures, I wonder, it's the same question I keep asking girls. If you intend to take those pictures, think through it.
Exactly.
And if you intend to do it, take your face out of it, because I don't think they want to see your face, because they already know who you are.
Yeah.
So yeah, but then it takes me back to mentally where that person is.
Yeah.
Where were you mentally? What place were you in mentally for you to be able to bear all and trust someone? I'm actually dissecting it the way I'm thinking. I don't know what happened, so maybe you're going to take us back. Yeah.
You know, I cannot say I remember, actually, because when they came out, those are pictures I had taken long ago, before, you know, like at the start of our affair, which had gone on for about 1.5 years. I don't even remember when I took them, so I cannot explain the state in which. Yes, I was just being driven by love, and that's when I woke up and I was like, oh my God, I actually took these pictures. And but the question was like, why was he still keeping them?
Okay, because now we go to the day you saw those pictures.
Yes.
I'm imagining, because all of us were seeing them and
I know.
Like, please, again, it's a family show. We cannot say the words that some of us use, but I was thinking about you.
Exactly.
What was going on in your mind?
Shock, disbelief, betrayal, everything nasty was going through my mind.
Okay, and where was he at this time? When you saw them, where was he?
He was out of the country.
But were you still in touch?
No, not really, because we had kind of fallen apart.
Which is why the pictures came out.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And were you, because they say the greatest disappointment one can have is in themselves. Did you feel disappointed in yourself? Of
course, at that time, yes. Very much. But I wasn't even looking at me alone. I was
going to ask, were you worried about yourself, your family, your daughter,
my daughter, my family, my friends, the people, everyone. I was just like, what did I do?
Okay, now I'm going to take you back. I'm going to take myself back to a moment when I had, it cannot have been the same, but it was almost the same. when a tabloid, I'm not going to mention names, in the past, the tabloid used to really haunt me a lot. And I remember them writing an article that was really demeaning about me, and they were kind of dissecting me, and they literally undressed me in their paper. So that day, I remember walking to a restaurant in town that normally used to crowd people, and every man, I will not forget that, every man was undressing me. They were literally undressing me based on everything they had read. Now I'm imagining you. I used to pass border stages and they're arguing about you. And I'm like, oh my God, what is she, how is she handling it? How did you choose to handle it?
Oh my God, you know, it even gives me goosebumps. I don't even know, I don't know what to tell you, but trust you me, for the past 1-2 weeks, I wasn't myself, because I didn't know. I didn't even know how to react. I was still in shock.
You are numb.
I was in shock, you know. I didn't know whether to go out of the house. I didn't know whether to hide. Caritas, I did not know what to do, but it's by the grace of God that got me step by step out of it. But me as a person, I cannot say I have an idea how I even went out of it.
For me, the biggest challenge was not everyone else. Your daughter was my question. I was thinking, has she seen it? Hide it, remove it, do this. Like, I'm thinking, can they delete them? Do they go? Do they disappear? Tell me, did she see those pictures?
I don't even want to know whether she did. Like, I can't imagine. I cannot ask her. I'm too embarrassed.
You've never?
No. But we talked about it.
Okay, what did you talk about? Because now I was going to ask you the next question.
Because first of all, it happened when she was at school, and she was in her primary 6. She was in Namagunga, and of course, that being a traditional school, I knew they tried to protect her. But then it was close to holiday time, for so long. And when she came back for holidays, the dad was so bitter. He took her away from me. I didn't see her, you know. There was a lot going on in my life, you know.
It was also good for you that he took her anyway.
No, I don't know. You know, when you're in that state, you still want the people you love close to you. You want to go through that moment with them.
But I thought you want also to prepare yourself for her.
I know, but Caritas, no mother wants to wake up without her child. Much as I wanted to protect her from this, much as I didn't
protect her from here.
Yeah, in my arms. So it was quite tough for me, because I was going through so much, and then I can't see my daughter. It was very challenging, but I remember after 1 month, no, I think 1 or 2 months, I saw her and we were in the car driving home. I knew I needed to talk about it. You know, the excitement needed to go, because she was excited to see me, and we were having a great time, and I needed to talk about it in one way or the other.
You couldn't see any questions on her face?
No.
Everything was covered?
No. You know, she was a baby at this. And I don't think she had known the details or seen. I have a feeling she didn't see. I have a feeling she didn't see. So I told her, Franklin put out some very nasty pictures of me. And I know it's embarrassing, I'm ashamed, it's very nasty. But you know, I love you, and as a mother, I wouldn't wake up to do such a thing to you.
I would want to hurt you.
You know, I told her I was sorry because this was going to affect her, but I love her, and I'll do anything I can to protect her.
That's every mother's, I mean, that's the most reassuring you can be for a child, you know. You need them to always know that no matter what, you're always gonna have them. Don't bring me tears, please bring me tissue there. We're not here to cry today. I'm not here to cry. Okay, well, I don't know. Just please pass me those tissues. Thank you. Here we go, girl.
Thank you. Can I have a second one? Yeah. I know.
So then, of course, there was rumors. There was rumors that you probably had leaked them yourself, because then it brought me to because I kept asking myself, why would I leak those pictures myself? Then it brought me to a phrase that is always used: good or bad publicity.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Well, before we get to that, I think the bit of people thinking I had done it myself was very heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Very. I mean, I'm Desire. My name had been there already. Honestly, I wouldn't have looked for such an avenue to, you know, be bigger than who I was or more famous. No. So it was very heartbreaking. But again, human nature is like that. There will always be a side that will stand with you. People that will, people that will character assassinate you. People who will talk bad of every situation, good or bad, or think otherwise. So you can't blame them. And it was up to me to prove to the world that I was innocent. Yeah, I believe it was my duty.
It was your duty.
Yeah.
It was your duty. So, okay, so then let's now go into the whole process of what did you then decide to do henceforth? What did you say? Okay, you sat there one day and you said, okay, I've got to do this. Am I going to deal with Franklin? How am I going to deal with this, of course? What were your...
At that moment, there was lots of pressure. Remember, I had borrowed a huge sum of money for him on his behalf.
There was that bit. I didn't even know.
Yeah, so everything happened at the same time. Now, at that time, I was dealing with the pictures and then the debt. I have to pay about 200 million. And everyone wants their money then, like, you know.
Now they've realized that now you people are apart.
Yeah.
Getting the money is going to be a trick.
Exactly. Now, apparently, he sent the money. He sent the money through my friend, but he wanted to torture me. So he would literally send me texts. I kept on blocking him, and you know, my family was telling me, you can't block him because you need to hear from him. He needs to clear the money. But I didn't want nothing to do with him. So I was like, you know what? If you want to pay the money, you gotta go through my friend.
I don't want to deal with you for now. Yeah.
And that made him even more angry because he wanted me. But you can't have such a person in your life who has done something like that. So cruel.
If he loves you, he would never do that.
Yeah, exactly. That was my point.
But did you ever ask him why?
I didn't even have time to ask because I just wanted to do away with him. I wanted nothing to do with him. All I wanted him was to either pay the money or I find a way.
Just close all that off.
Yeah.